Okay, so in the previous step, I was I was selected the preview rather than print. Now, in order for the system to register the actual check number for each of the invoice paid in the check register, you would have to click on print. And so in this case, I keyed in starting check number 54123, click on print, and it printed, and so now we have an assigned check number of 54123 for ABC supplies for that amount. Okay, so and the status of check printed is shown here. Now, if you need to reprint the checks for whatever reasons, you can do so. Let's say a paper jam ran out of paper, will ran out of check, for example. For whatever reason, you can actually go back and double click, okay, under the print status column. It has been printed. Okay to reprint this check. So if you answer yes, it will go back to as being selected. Now, if you selected by mistake, you can repeat this for all the checks that you need to reprint. And once you change the status from printed to selected, then you can click on print checks again and repeat the previous step of keying the next starting check number and so forth. Okay, so I'm going to change it back to printed. Okay, so now once the voucher has been paid with the check, with the computer check, you can go back and look up that voucher to check the status, the payment status. Okay, so this is the lookup voucher screen, and again, this is voucher number 1243 for this ABC supplies. Originally, it had the invoice balance total of $250.30. Now it has a balance of 0 because we paid that with a computer check, and it has a post date and so forth. We can actually double click on this and take a look at the payment history. Okay, so here it shows the invoice amount, and now the invoice balance is down to 0. So a total payment of $247.80 with the discount. And if you look at the payment history, you can see that it has a payment associated with this with check number 54123. That's what we put in, the payment amount, the payment check amount, the discount, and the checkbook transaction number. This is the transaction unique identifier in the check register that we can use to look up, in addition to the check number that we can use, and the checking account, GL checking account associated with the payment, because the system allows you to have and maintain multiple checking accounts that you can pay. Typically, you would have one by default, but you may have multiple, and you can pick and choose which checking account you want to pay for various vouchers or invoices, depending on your needs. Okay.